Friends, bromans, country time lemonade makers. Raise your Pringles high. And let's see what flavors you got, man. Calling out to all my tokers, my lovers of dank. To ye, you connoisseurs of the Crunchwrap Supreme. Welcome, gather. Turning it down for a second. Listen up, I gotta get this out before I forgot why I was doing this. The great author C.S. fucking Lewis once said, "The future is something which everyone reaches at the rate of 60 minutes an hour, whatever he does, whoever he is." But I'm like, you ever accidentally drink a Monster? Like, 10 minutes, you'll break that fucking rule standing still. Plus, you'll have to piss so bad you could run to the future and grab your post-piss self and trade places. Now, I hear you. How do you accidentally drink a Monster? Well, okay. So, I was stoop drinking at Travis's because it was like 80 degrees out in Chicago the last 3 days. And when that happens, the city party is like they're guests at a wedding, but they stumble around looking like they were just rescued from a cave. So he said he had these Arizona iced teas in the fridge. Just fucking take one. And I was dehydrated because I like to party and I didn't look. So yeah, I chugged it like I was at the gym. I didn't realize I was drinking concentrated panic until it hit my beak. And then it was too late. I was too thirsty. I guzzled that rocket of fizzy apple and adrenaline and immediately thought I'd accidentally drank cleaning supplies. But then I was like, fuck, that's ridiculous. Who puts fucking multi-surface cleaner in the fridge? And then, like 10 minutes later, it was Wednesday. So yeah. Fuck C.S. Lewis. You can time travel if you accelerate yourself too much. And I don't know if you've been watching the news ever, but you humans collectively need to take your foot off the gas lately, man. Thankfully, it's only 5 more days till 420. So to ye, lovers of doink, defender of endo, you hotbox and foggers of snoochie, and those who remembered to bring water, happy 5 days of 420 to you and all who observe. Yeah, I know 5 days is an arbitrary countdown, but if you're celebrating, you're not going to want to be doing math right now anyway. The air feels different in these 5 days, charged with the devil's make hair and lettuce. Every burrito a feast. You there, boy! What day is it? No, for real. To those of you not being cool right now, please be patient during this most excellent time. With those of us that apotheosize the great Canibus during this time, because we're not going to be much help right now, okay? Unless you need someone to help you with snacks, as in graze on them like a well-traveled goat, then yeah, we got you. But otherwise, we're not going to be productive. And also, fuck you, narc. Get off my junk. It's been a week, okay? You might be a lot less aggressive in the comments section if you just take a knee once in a while, see how it feels to let the world turn for a minute. Not saying we should lose sight of the goals or anything, because you got to have goals. Who else is going to make Walgreens run in the next hour when the Kettle Backyard Barbecue runs out? And we need crunchable sustenance ASAP or we're going to get bombed. So yeah, stay focused. But soft focus. Keep it romantic, because we deserve it. We've been working hard. We've been maintaining. We've been saying we're going to make it through this year if it kills us since 2020. It is time to bear down and just fucking get through it, man. Oars to the water, lads, and dig. Use your back, not your arms. That's how you hyperextend, and we got to make it to land. I'm just kidding. You don't have to work hard. It's a metaphor. Go warm up the PlayStation. It's a marathon. It is a rare privilege to speak to you on this blessed holiday. The first day of the festival of the 5 days of 420, because I think I made it up. Not 420. That's because, back in the early 70s, there was this crew from San Rafael High School in Marin County, California, called the Waldos. Yeah. Some of them are here today. Good to see you. You would be almost 100 years old, so chill for a bit. They were called the Waldos because they hung out by the wall. Or one of their names was Waldo. Who knows, man? We said no, man. And they'd meet every day at 420 by the statue of Louis Pasteur to get ripped. And why 420? Because school was done, but their parents weren't home yet. And then, because the Grateful Dead picked it up, and then you know the old saying, where there's smoke. So, that's what that was. And now 420, both the time and the date is just synonymous. Phenomena. Do. What I'm saying is, it goes hand in hitter with smoking some diz, so much so that the number of the California state bill that established the state's medical marijuana program is 420, but we said no math. Now, we're not entirely sure what you're supposed to be doing during the festival Festivus of 5 days till 420 because because we've been celebrating. So like, the best thing to do is just fucking go with it. Like if we decide we're gonna grind a few gaming hours until it's too late for normal takeout, we gotta get creative with what's open, then so be it. If it be that we decide to go down a YouTube binge hole of weird kind of pervy 70s cartoons and chase it with Letterkenny bloopers, then so fucking be it. 'Tis done and honored. If we've been laughing about the same weird noise the fridge made like an hour ago and it's looking like that's just gonna be what's happening until we crash, then that's what we're gonna do, man. So just join us or get us pizzas because we're honoring the Tiggity and celebrating the season for 5 days now, okay? Because we deserve it. And what? An auspicious year 'tis be. For we have been given a sign, a signal, a secondhand cloud of enlightenment from the Lord's aligned pillows is what I'm saying is I heard some shit. And I think it is an indication that this year's festicus of the 5 days of whatever the fuck we're calling it, 'tis twill be a most righteous one. Recently, my fellow kith and cabbage heads, you may have found yourself ruminating on what a 420 this will be and how much we need it. And by ruminate, I mean getting lit in the driveway because why wait? And then after doom scrolling so far you hit Ben Shapiro, you figure you should cruise some podcasts to cut the bitterness, which is sometimes a great idea because you might learn something. I'm a novice myself. Most I ever learned from a podcast was that your first box of HelloFresh ships for free. But this particular afternoon, not 4 days ago, around the time you may have been suggested you'd like the podcast Let's Talk Off Camera with Kelly Ripa, probably because you accidentally also got your algorithm high. But what the hell? You go with it, 'tis the season. And you tuned into whatever Kelly Ripa's got going on these days. And her latest episode is an interview with Matthew McConaughey, the patron saint of cool dads that smoke pot. And had you done this, you would be undone. For he told a story that hinted, nay winked, nay casually, totally, he actually said that he and the scrappy dude to his Scooby, Woody Harrelson, found out very recently that they may in fact be half brothers. I will regale you this tale in the original McConaughey, quote. In Greece a few years ago, we were sitting around talking about how close we are and our families. And my mom was there. She says, Woody, I knew your dad. Everyone was aware of the ellipsis that my mom left after knew. It was a loaded K-N-E-W. End quote. Yeah, it was a little cryptic. But that's no fucking surprise coming from someone I am convinced is actually a sentient bong rip pretending to be a dude. He went on to say, quote, they did some math and found out that Harrelson's dad was on furlough at the same time my mom and dad were in their second divorce. And then there's possible receipts and places out in West Texas where there might have been a gathering or a meeting or a new moment, end quote. They have both decided to DNA test this theory like Jedi's testing for force powers. And even if this turns out to be a Lone Star flavored nothing burger, it boosted my belief. Because praise Jeebus, what if 'twere true? Can you imagine the implications of these two living fucking drum circles actually being half brothers this whole time? That's like all the evidence the physicists need to prove that we're living in a simulation. Like the Matrix is smiling back at us. Two brothers estranged, both alike in dignity, yet unable not to become best friends and passing spliffs the size of shotgun mics. And this whole time, they were actual brothers. Shakespeare wishes he had the fucking stones to pen it. Can you even fathom the cosmic irony we would witness if these two human-shaped quinoa salad options turned out to be fucking related? That would close the loop. We would live forever in chill vibes and smoky backyard treats. Time is a flat circle indeed. This whole time, scientists have thought it was not only possible to be all right, but this would prove the elusive fourth all right, and nothing will ever be the same. So yeah, I took it as a fucking sign that this year's fiesta function of 5 days till 420 is gonna be the stickiest, ickiest, dankest, donkest, bammiest, boomiest, kind buddest, goofy, booted, purple, hazy, cheech and chongest, smoochy, poochiest tequila fucking sunrise we have ever had. Fuck C.S. Lewis, time is gonna stop while we figure out what we're ordering from Grubhub. That being said, I would like to offer a brief prayer as we navigate this freakus weekus. Please bow your dreads. Hear, O ye, kings of kind, lords of lit, ye cosmogenic creators of combustible herbage, and look down not upon us as we go forth 20 into the future. But look instead for Shake and Keef that may have fallen from the stash so our one-hitters may be packed, but not too tight that we pull a cartoon sour face and pop a blood vessel trying to get some. May each of us witness fast delivery, smooth highs with low paranoia, and cherry hits that last longer than assumed in a Hana Kush miracle. Oh, indeed. May our joints be pre-rolled. May our pipes be unobstructed. In Snoop, Willie, Jerry, Bob, Martha Stewart, and Alice B. Toklas' name we pray. Hey, hey, my, pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. What were we doing? Here's to the future. May we get there when we get there. I love you. Happy 420.
Chad the Bird!
Puff, puff, pass, man.